Isn't it mind-blowing to imagine that almonds, which are now known for their nutritional value, were once dangerously poisonous? Did you know that modern corns we chomp down today started as a humble grassy plant in the past? What about bananas, watermelons, and a bunch of other fruits that have undergone some serious glow-ups over the years? Hang in there until the end of this video, as we are going to unveil hidden stories of transformation behind the 30 of the most familiar varieties. These are the ones that went through extraordinary changes to become the versions we know today. Let's dive right in. Number 30. Banana. You may consider bananas as a simple fruit that you eat daily, but it has an amazing history, and you won't believe how they used to look before. Old bananas were called wild bananas because they have a weird appearance. They were smaller in size and were filled with various seeds. They also had a bitter taste, which makes them totally different from the sweet and tasty bananas we enjoy today. Number 29. Wheat. Wheat has traveled a long way in its evolution. During this journey, it underwent various changes. This evolution led to two main types: durum wheat, with hard grains used for pasta, and common wheat, known for soft grains used in bread. The ancient wheat plant was much larger than the modern one, with a height of 7 feet. However, it lacks the essential amount of gluten, which is now present in the modern wheat, demonstrating the plant's remarkable evolution. Number 28. Corn. Corn, also known as maize, has a quite interesting history. This grain was originally cultivated in Mesoamerica around 9,000 years ago and was quite different from the one we know today. You won't believe that ancient corns were just normal grassy plants called teosinte. They went through a number of transformations to develop into a diverse and versatile crop. This evolution of corn showcases the remarkable impact of human agriculture on shaping our food supply. Number 27. Tomatoes. Tomatoes were not an edible from the past. They went through a series of changes and transformed into the vibrant and juicy tomatoes we know today. The ancient wild tomatoes were extremely small in size and were very poisonous. Besides this, they also had a bitter taste, making them an unlikely choice for culinary use. However, they looked exactly like the modern tomatoes, and due to this resemblance, people also call them deadly baby tomatoes. Number 26. Peppers. Peppers have come a long way in their evolution through history. Their wild ancestors were quite different from the peppers we enjoy today. These early peppers were often very large and spicy, making them less appealing for consumption. Over time, humans selectively cultivated only those peppers that had milder flavors, giving rise to the sweet bell peppers and the diverse range of chili peppers we have today. This transformation reflects how bitter peppers changed into tasty and palatable varieties. Number 25. Apples. You won't believe that the most common fruit we have today were once extremely sour and inedible. These wild apples were never considered a fruit in the ancient times. But now, through careful cultivation and selection, humans have managed to create larger, sweeter, and more delicious apple varieties. Due to this evolution, we can now enjoy a wide range of apple varieties, from crisp Granny Smiths to the sweet Red Delicious. This transformation in the world of foods reminds us that nature has a bundle of mysteries hidden in it. Just like this one, our channel has revealed many other secrets of this world, so make sure to check them out. Number 24. Peaches. It's amazing how some of the fruits we enjoy today had a humble and sour beginning, like the wild peaches that were petite and had rugged, thin skins, providing minimum fruit pulp. These peaches from the past were far different from the luscious fruit we have now. They used to be much smaller and not as sweet as the modern peaches. This transformation demonstrates humanity's ability to modify fruits to match their tastes and preferences. Number 23. Grapes. The journey of grapes from their humble wild origins to their remarkable modern varieties is truly amazing. These grapes, that were once incredibly sour and undelightful, have gone through a long series of changes. Thanks to the artistry of cultivation that we now have an array of grape varieties, each with its own distinctive personality. From from the velvety muscat grapes to the enigmatic Cabernet Sauvignon. This grape evolution shows how nature and people working together can make something special. Number 22. Avocado. Avocado's journey of transformation is as remarkable as a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. Long ago, these little green orbs were small, leathery skinned, and had an inedible large seed in the middle. The modern avocado, on the other hand, have grown larger with a small seed and fresh taste. This change in their size and taste has made them more popular in various dishes and drinks. Number 21. Pineapples. Just like the nature wonders, humans' artistry also never ceases to amaze us. Through various cultivation methods, humans have changed a lot of things to make them adjustable to their needs. For example, the pineapples that once had a sour taste have now changed into a much sweeter and delicious fruit. Not only their taste, but their texture and overall nutrients have also changed. Today, the changed pineapples are one of the most delicious fruits. Number 20. Almonds. Just like other fruits and vegetables, almonds have also gone through a significant change, and this transformation was extremely crucial for making almonds edible today. You wouldn't believe that the sweet and nutritional almonds we have today were once extremely bitter. In fact, many species of the wild almonds were considered poisonous and harmful, but due to their transition, they are now cherished as one of the most favorite nuts worldwide. Number 19. Eggplants. Eggplants, locally known as brinjal, are one of the most common vegetables in the subcontinent. However, they were not always like this. It was through the generations of cultivation and selective breeding that humans have changed the smaller and bitter eggplants into the larger and somewhat tasty ones. These changed ones are now a major component of many dishes and salads we enjoy nowadays. Number 18. Blueberries. It's truly shocking how many people can change nature's gift to make them better for themselves. The blueberries, for example, used to be smaller and sour in the ancient times. Due to this, they were less common and favorite. But because of human efforts and nature's help, we have changed them drastically, making them bigger and sweeter so that more individuals can enjoy them. It is our efforts that have made this one of the most cherished fruits worldwide. Number 17. Cabbage. Cabbage belongs to the Brassicaceae family of crops. Originally bred as wild cabbage, they were found mostly in coastal habitats. These wild cabbages were cultivated through various methods to form a number of other crops. The modern cabbage we have today is also a part of these veggies. It is a leafy vegetable with strong peppery taste. Although the wild cabbage was also edible and there wasn't a serious need of change, the transformation was beneficial. Number 16. Broccoli. Amazingly, broccoli is also a form of vegetable which is derived from the wild cabbage. Due to this reason, its texture and taste has a resemblance with that of a cabbage, and therefore they were transformed to bring a touch of uniqueness to them. The modern broccoli now has a quite sweet taste and are more tender as compared to the ancient ones. Being originated from the cabbage world, they are less popular, and some people still call them cabbage-like vegetables. Number 15. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts is another species that is cultivated from the wild cabbage. Unlike cabbage, they had a strong bitter taste that made them extremely unpleasant to be used in any kind of dishes. To change this taste, they underwent a series of cultivation processes, and thanks to the dedicated efforts of Dutch food scientists, they now have transformed into a much milder version. 14. Garlic. Surprisingly, garlics belong to the onion family, and this association is also reflected in their appearance. Originally, garlics were smaller in size and had a gentler, milder taste. But due to their transformation, they became larger, pungent, and flavorful with a slightly spicy taste. This change in their taste has made them a dedicated ingredient in many Eastern as well as Western dishes. 13. Sugarcane. Sugarcane is renowned as one of the sweetest fruits in existence. However, they were not tasty from their beginning. Their natural transformation has made them sweet over time. They went through a series of changes, but these changes occurred naturally and were not done by humans. Hence, it was nature's artistry that has made them sugary with the passage of time. Number 12. Blackberries. Through generations of dedicated cultivation and selection, we've witnessed a remarkable evolution in blackberries. Blackberries have been sweet since ancient times. However, they had a little sour taste, which made them less appealing to our ancestors. In order to remove this sour taste, they went through a long journey of cultivation and became one of the most pleasant berries that are enjoyed worldwide. Number 11. Kiwi fruit. Kiwi fruit has come a long way in its history. Originally from China, it was known as the Chinese gooseberry and had brown, fuzzy skin and had a slightly different taste than the modern one. When the ancient kiwi fruit made its way to New Zealand, it underwent a significant transformation. The kiwi fruit we know nowadays is the result of this transformation. It has varieties of flavors from sweet to tart to a sweet cross between banana and melon, and is much preferable to the ancient ones. Number 10. Rice. Just like other crops, rice has also transformed. However, this transformation doesn't happen to change their taste or to remove harmful elements from them. This transformation occurred to improve their quality. As wild rice grains don't have many nutrients in them, humans decided to use a different method of cultivation to make them more productive and nutritious. This shows that evolution in the world of crops not only occurs to improve the taste, but also to make them a better source of nourishment. Number 9. Mangoes. Mangoes are cherished for their extremely pleasant taste and distinctive varieties, but in the ancient times they were not tasty at all. In fact, they were much smaller and tougher with a sour and fibrous taste. But as cultivation and selective breeding took place, mangoes grew larger, juicier, and sweeter. Today they come in various shapes, sizes, and colors, from green to red and yellow. This transformation is the result of careful cultivation and crossbreeding, leading to the delicious mangoes we relish today. Number 8. Radishes. Radishes were not considered a flavorful vegetable in the past. This is because they were unpleasantly and extremely bitter and also had a kind of sour taste. In order to change their taste and make them a little easier to consume, they went through several cultivation methods. These cultivation processes resulted in a completely new and juicy vegetable. Today, the modern radish is comparatively larger and much more preferable. And due to this change in their taste, they are now serving as a major ingredient in salads. Number 7. Sunflowers. Although sunflowers are neither a fruit nor a vegetable, they are added in this video because they are a major source of oil. Wild sunflowers have small seeds and were not as suitable for oil production. The main reason behind their evolution is to make them capable for the production of oil, as the modern ones have much larger and oily seeds. Number 6. Oranges. Oranges belong to the Rudaceae family of fruits and are one of the juiciest fruits nowadays. But amazingly, their ancestors were sour and inedible. They were initially cultivated for their ornamental values rather than their taste. It was through centuries of selective breeding and cultivation techniques that humans have developed them into a much larger, juicier, and sweeter orange varieties. These modern oranges can now be used for both their ornamental values and their delicious taste. Number 5. Carrots. Carrots have traveled a long way in their history. They were originally bred as a wild crop, characterized mainly through its weird colors and harsh taste. The wild and ancient carrots had a dark purple color, and they barely resemble the modern ones. Humans attempted to change their taste, and this attempt resulted in the formation of a much sweeter and juicier type. It is due to these efforts of our ancestors that we have another delicious vegetable to eat. Number 4. The cucumber. Cucumbers are characterized by their green color, but surprisingly in the past, cucumbers didn't support their familiar green color. Instead, they had a rugged brown peel and were white from the inside. The transformation of cucumbers has not only changed their color, but also their taste. Older cucumbers had a bitter taste and were used to make pickles. The modern one, on the other hand, has a mild and slightly watery flavor, making them a perfect ingredient for many types of salads. Number 3. Plums. Plums are the fruits known for their close resemblance to peaches and cherries. With the passage of time, their taste has changed significantly. Previously, plums had a less sweet taste and were not much juicy as compared to the transformed ones. But surprisingly, just by using some different methods of cultivation, the plums have now become more delicious. Each of these different methods helped humans to discover a new and unique variety of plum, having a totally different taste, and sometimes an appearance too. Number 2. Potatoes. Potatoes haven't changed their taste even a single time since their origin, but they have exceptionally grown larger in size. The earlier potatoes were so small that many of them can easily fit in your hands. There is no denying that up-to-date potatoes are not small, but they are still much larger than the ancient ones. People in the Andes changed potatoes, making them easier to cook and consume. And number 1. Watermelon. Last but surely not least are the huge watermelons. Watermelons were originally found in northeastern Africa. These ancient types were called wild watermelons because of their strange and wild looks and toxicity. They had a bitter flesh that could have killed you if you accidentally ate them. Thanks to our ancestors, they have transformed these toxic fruits into a much juicier and fresh watermelon that we love today. As we wrap up this fascinating journey through the history of fruits, one thing is clear: transformation is a long-running force in nature. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for joining us on this flavorful adventure. We'll catch you up in the next one.